Here in Cincinnati, great American ballpark in a city steeped in baseball history. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And pitching in this game, Chase Burns. And he's kind of been the talk of baseball since his last outing.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Coming up on the first pitch, here's Matt Olson. And we're underway here in Cincinnati.
Ball.
Burns goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2024.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And an important bat for them, batting fifth in this one, Ozzie Albies.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Burns. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
1-2 now on Acuna. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball 2.
And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. Out to short, De La Cruz. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going for Atlanta, Grant Holmes. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Nope. Ball one.
Missed with a changeup. Ball two. That one fouled off. And that's in for a strike. And now 2-2. Just off the inside edge. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Payoff pitch. Ground ball, Olsen. He takes it on his own. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Nathaniel Lowe.
And boom, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score, man. I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Ellie De La Cruz, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The 0-2. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag here tonight. An efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
2 down, bases empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And that misses.
Outside.
And that's ball one. Swings over the top of that one. What a stop. And they get the out. Reds down in order. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Great American Ballpark. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Baldwin went deep in his most recent game.
Ball one. Nope. Outside.
Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a 4-pitch walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses, and there's one down.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Baldwin leads off first with 1 away. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a ground ball. De La Cruz over to first. 2 down.
Batting 7th, left fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Burns, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Man on second, 2 down. Way out front for strike 2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now 1-0.
Don't gas me up since too many folks get evaporated. Fade away with no baskets made, and that's tragic, ain't it? Recipe for disaster waiting your eggs.
Bottom of the second. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. You got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Well, I'll tell you this, nobody on his team is worried about it. They've seen him do it year in and year out. May get off to a slow start, may have a slow mid, but when the game's on the line, when the season's on the line, he's the guy they wanted to play.
The 1-2. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And he can't make the play. The throw won't get there in time, and he's on at first.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds.
He's struggled to make contact lately. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
The 0-1.
Oh, that's in.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get your...
Albies to second, on to Olsen. That's 2.
Batting 6.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Base is empty after the double play. Spencer Steer getting ready to hit.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Hey!
Next offering upstairs. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Here we go, Spencer.
Struck him out looking. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
Hey!
Next pitch is outside.
That's a ball. Ball. Down.
Sliced hard but foul. That
That's
one
ball
missed.
3.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Matt Olson, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-1. Here's the pitch to Olson.
Ball 2.
Dubon on at first. Nobody out. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Base is empty after the double play. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-2.
Nope.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that one hammered, carrying well. And brings it in at the wall. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 1 and the Reds nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. This one popped up. One down. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Here's Jose Trevino. Check swing went around, and it's 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
Jackknifes out of the way. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. And the tying run is on base.
batting ninth, left fielder.
Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw is just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
One out and a runner at second here in game one of this three-game set.
Ball.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Check swing, went around. 2-2 now. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
So up next, T.J. Friedl. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And fouled off. Trevino on at second with 2 down. That's in there. 0-2 now.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. That's a really good take.
Man on second, 2 down. Good job to fight that one off. Line and a base hit into right. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Grounded out his first time off.
Ball 1.
Two on, 2 outs. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Singy, he's leading the way at the moment with the most home runs in the league.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a 2-1 on the way. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Reds strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Riley recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
Yeah!
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And there's a base hit to left. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. This one chopped up the middle. Flips it. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the fourth, it's the Braves 1 and the Reds nothing.
On top of the game, unstoppable. Hard work campaign, gotta power through. So when we step in the place, just move. Yeah, move.
Ready to go, bottom 4. In now for the Reds, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ball 2.
Right there for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
This one in the air center field. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Up next,
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Eugenio Suarez.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Ball 1.
The next pitch
that
misses,
pitch is out.
and it's 2-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 2-2. The Reds trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. High fly ball, right field. Acuna settles under this one, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 so far.
Know what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball one. Ball inside.
Two down, nobody on. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 2-2.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering upstairs. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Reds go down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. Ready now for the fifth inning. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jurickson Profar.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that's a very tough pitch to adjust to.
1-1 now. Fastball for a strike. Right side, Steer. He'll do it himself. One away here in the fifth.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And that is out of play. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. The 0-1 misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges.
Fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
In the air, center field. Friedel moving back for this one. 2 away now.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II will hit next. Fly to center his first time. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Duvon stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Harris leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Braves strand one, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
You know that I got it. You know that I got it. This game fits in your pocket, guaranteed to watch. You know that I got it. Came through stunting with the moves you ain't never seen.
Back now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Spencer Steer getting ready to hit. Struck out looking his first time. This one in the air, right field, and that is foul. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Lied out his first time. Popped up. And a foul ball. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Comes up empty.
Ball, that's just out.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. So digging in, Jose Trevino. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. Popped up left side. Baldwin in position. Brings it in. And that is that. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Back here in Cincinnati. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Pierce Johnson.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Back to the top of the order now. Here is Matt Olson. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Brock Burke, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Ashcraft, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Got him swinging.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0-1. Tapped on the ground softly to short. De La Cruz. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Austin Riley.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Just
That's
missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Looking good, Cincinnati.
Foul ball. The count 2-1.
Ball, that's
just
outside.
missed. And that's ball
That's
4.
ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So a man aboard. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. A walk, and he's also singled.
That's a ball. Hey! Ball 2.
Riley off of first with 2 away. On the ground to
Nope,
the left.
that's foul.
And it goes just foul. Got him. 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta, but they still lead it 1-0. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Suarez.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers. He's 0 for 1.
Dane Myers.
That one hooked foul. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Friedel in the box again, takes a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Robert Suarez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Kinley getting cranked up as well. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And there's a ball. The Reds down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
De La Cruz in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Two down, nobody on. 2 balls,
That's
no
ball
strikes
2.
to count.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That
Nope.
one misses.
That's inside.
3 balls, no strikes. Nathaniel Lowe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Splits the plate, and now 3-1. This one in the air, center field. Harris on the move, reaching for it, makes the catch. Offense held in check there. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 1 and the Reds nothing. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Graham Ashcraft. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Second baseman Ozzie Albies.
Ball, that's out.
And the 1-0. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Jurickson.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Has grounded out a couple of times. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Ashcraft, a righty that throws with power. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Mike Yastrzemski next up for the Braves. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Braves go down quickly here, but they lead it 1-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Nathaniel Lowe.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Comes the 2-2. In the air, left field. And it's a foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's inside.
That's inside.
Eugenio Suarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. Too low, ball 4. And after that long battle, he's aboard, representing the tying run. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 1 for 2. The Reds with the tying run on at first. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
We'll lay off that pitch down.
The 2-1. And that clips the inside corner. Lowe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Albies toss to second. On to Olsen. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose Suarez departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for Atlanta.
New pitcher for the Braves, Robert Suarez.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Base is empty after the double play. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Ground ball left side. Riley fires to first. That ends the inning. Reds go down quietly, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tony Santillan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Michael Harris the second. Now at the plate.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
The changeup missing. Ball 1. That one way inside. Here's a 2-0. Fouled off. He was late. high fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Mauricio Dubon, hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brock Burke, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Ferguson also throwing. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Olsen in now, takes ball one off the plate. Two down, nobody on. This one smoked on its way out of here. Matt Olsen blasts one out. His 11th of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Singy, that's his 299th career homer.
Yep, closing in on a pretty big career milestone. 300 will be extremely special. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
So 2 down, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
Outside.
The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And a 1-1.
That's a good miss
inside.
off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
Here's a 2-1. And that one upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The 3-1. Downstairs, and it misses ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Austin Riley. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Tony Santillan won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
The left-hander on now, Brock Burke.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
So runner at second, 2 down. Drake Baldwin digs in now.
Hey!
Man at second. Hit in the air, left field. Myers should have this one, and that is that. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Reds nothing. On to the bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. That one the other way, and a base hit right there. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to get him back into this ball game.
Activity in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Steer gets his lead at first with nobody out. Suarez, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll get down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Next for the Reds, catcher Jose.
Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. Outside
that
with a
ball went
breaking
out.
ball. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Outside low, 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Tying run at the plate. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. Next for Cincinnati, Dane Myers. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
In the air to left center. Harris racing after it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder TJ Friedl.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The Reds with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
2 on, 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. McLean up to second, runner at third hold, so both runners are now in scoring position. The tying run at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We go to the 9th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie Albies. Action in the pen down there. Rhett Lauder up and loosening in the pen. Williamson, the lefty, warming up as well. The lefty, the 1-0. This one in the air right field. Benson makes his way towards it, but not going to catch up to this one. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter.
Here's Profar now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Ball inside.
Albies on at first, nobody out.
Hey.
Ball to strike. Fastball for a strike. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Yastrzemski now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Oh, one.
And that is in for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Inside.
Boom,
and
that
hit
got
him.
him. Take
He
the
had
base.
1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, 1 out. Michael Harris the second will hit next. 1 for 3. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
2 on, 1 out.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Did he go?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 on, 2 outs. And it's fouled away. That one lifted to left. Myers gets under it, and that'll do it. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 3-0. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ball 1.
Check swing called strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ellie falls victim to the K.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He's been a great free agent side.
No, that's low.
middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Swinging a foul straight back.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Nope, that's down.
That clips the corner. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The Reds now down to their final out. Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson. Just
that's off the plate.
missed. The Braves trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swinging a ground
Foul
ball and foul ball. This could end it. A little bit
Ball
high.
3.
And now it's 3-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Payoff pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. In the air, left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
As I sit in my b-boy stance with flip-flops and socks and sweatpants, I'm finna enhance your brain. Check it out. Once upon a time, not long ago, when the player from the point didn't have no flow. Hit me from a tennis shoe, walking through the store, caught a player slipping, but now I lay it to the flow just like Harvard. Cause I got the heat and my baby mama name now. Never